Echoes of Africa. Lalibela, churches carved from heaven. In a place where the mountains meet the sky, a king dreamed of heaven, but he did not build upward, he carved downward. Not temples of stone stacked on stone, but cathedrals chiseled into the earth. This is Lalibela, a miracle of devotion, a kingdom of faith etched in silence. In the 12th century, as kingdoms warred and crusades raged across Europe and the Levant, a Christian empire thrived in Africa. Ethiopia, the land of Sheba and Solomon, was ruled by the Zagwe dynasty, a line of kings descended from devotion, not conquest. One ruler would change everything. His name was Lalibela. Crowned after a vision of a heavenly city, he sought to bring Jerusalem to Ethiopia, not in memory, but in stone. He vowed to create a sacred city for pilgrims to keep the faith alive when access to Jerusalem was lost. And so, he began a divine task: to carve churches from living rock. Not with cranes, not with mortar, but with faith, fire, and the hands of the humble. What rose, or rather, what descended, was breathtaking. 11 churches, carved into volcanic stone, arranged like a sacred map. Some say they represent the heavenly Jerusalem. Others believe they follow a spiritual geography, guiding pilgrims through the stages of salvation. These were not superficial facades. They were complete sanctuaries with windows, columns, arches, crypts, and altars, all hewn from a single piece of rock. Engineers still wonder, how is this possible with 12th century tools? Local legend answers simply, by day the workers carved, by night the angels finished the work. The result was a city of sacred silence, where prayer echoed through stone chambers, and the sky could only be seen as a distant cross above. Each of Lalibela's churches tells its own story. Beit Medhane Alam, the House of the Savior of the World, is the largest rock-hewn church in the world, supported by 72 columns, representing the 12 apostles and 60 elders. Its pillars whisper with centuries of prayers, its floors worn smooth by bare feet of believers. Nearby lies Bete Mariam, thought to be the oldest, rich with frescoes and ancient inscriptions. And at the heart of the city, Bete Georgis, the Church of St. George, carved in a perfect cross. It sits in a trench nearly 40 feet deep. Legend says St. George himself rode in from heaven and demanded his church be built last and most beautiful. Its rooftop is a cross etched into time, visible only from above, a message to the heavens. These churches were not meant for glory, but for survival. As Islamic empires rose across the Red Sea and Jerusalem became harder to reach, Ethiopia stood firm. Lalibela became a spiritual fortress, a stronghold of Christianity in East Africa. Its churches were not just symbols of faith, but acts of cultural resistance. For centuries, they remained hidden in the highlands, untouched by time, colonial greed, or war. To this day, they are not museums. They are still in use, still sacred. Monks chant in ancient ge'ez, pilgrims weep against cool stone, generations pass down songs older than the Renaissance. In Lalibela, devotion is not stored in vaults. It is alive in incense, footsteps, and whispered prayers. And as the sun rises over stone walls carved centuries ago, one truth becomes clear. Faith leaves a mark deeper than empires. Not every monument needs to rise. Some of the greatest are hidden within the earth itself. Lalibela is not a ruin. It is a miracle in motion. In the next episode of Echoes of Africa, we leave the mountains and sail east to the Swahili coast, where coral stone cities rose beside turquoise waters, where merchants, mystics, and sultans shaped the rhythm of trade. From Kilwa to Zanzibar, we uncover the forgotten empires of the sea. Subscribe, and let the echoes guide you home.